Hi, so today I'm going to show you a little bit of how to use Hootsuite to organize your Twitter account for when you're trying to publicize your music online. Hootsuite is just basically a way of streamlining what you do with Twitter. So you can have like a whole bunch of accounts. I've got here a couple of accounts my girlfriend uses, and then I've got some accounts that I use. And it basically means you can get at all of them from one place. But even if you've only got one account, it offers some seriously good ways of just managing what it is you see. So, for example, the first tab I've got here is mentions. Okay, so that's public conversations that I'm having with other people. And as you can see there's some nice things about my music. And probably some not so nice things as well if you scroll down far enough. And here we've got direct message inbox, so that's private conversations about my music. And they come up right away, and you can just click reply, and then up here you just type in whatever it is you want as a reply, and it's a whole lot faster than using Twitter to do that. Then here we've got sent tweets and direct message outbox. That's just to sort of tell where I am in my conversations with people. And you can see that one thing that I do is I tweet a lot about other people's music, because the fact is I can't keep releasing music quick enough to keep people's interest. You know, I mean, I can do like an acoustic performance every couple of weeks maybe if I really work at it, but that's not enough. I want to be in people's lives every single day, because that way they remember that I exist, basically. It's rather like, you know, famous musicians are on the news or whatever every single day. Well, good for them. You can be on the news every single day if you really want to, just by putting yourself into people's Twitter feed, basically. So here we go. I've tweeted about a performance by John Mayer and Eric Clapton of Crossroads. I highly recommend it. You can find it on YouTube. And a couple of people have retweeted that, and that's really nice. It's just sort of engaging with people. And the direct message outbox, actually what I've got set up at the moment is because one of my songs sounds very like Jamiroquai. So my way of marketing it, I have another tool called Tweet Adder, which I'll show you in another video. And basically what that does is it follows people who follow someone else. So if those people happen to follow funkin.com, which is a fan site for Jamiroquai, then I'm following them and I'm sending them this little message: if you like Jamiroquai, I think you'll like this song. And, you know, people respond to it. I'm getting about 3 or 4 subscribes every week probably out of that. And some people don't like it, but some people do. And it's a really handy way to contact fans. Here we have my Facebook page wall post. So I've actually got a Facebook page for Phoenix Imago, and there's not many comments going on there. There's a like there somebody's done. Got a few more further down. There's not too many people on that right now because I haven't had it up for that long. But it's really handy to have this in Hootsuite. I don't have to log into Facebook. It's all right here. You know, if somebody comments, I can reply right here. I've also got the home feed. It's got a lot of people on it, and frankly I don't look at it very much. I'll glance at it, and if I see anything that's interesting, then I will respond to it. But honestly, most of it is either drivel and or in another language, which is the same with me. Frankly, I don't tweet much that makes a lot of sense. But occasionally you see something interesting and you retweet it and you say hi to people. There's some great people on there. And yeah, okay, what else have I got here? I've got a list actually that I'll show you how to generate it in another video, but it's a list of the feeds of the people who have retweeted my tweets the most. So these are basically the people who are most engaged with what I'm doing, and they're all here, which is kind of cool. And I can respond to them, so they're sort of the most engaged people as far as I'm concerned. And as you can see, there's not really that many of them at the moment, but that will grow over time, I think. Here we also, what I've done is I've added everybody who has been on the receiving end of this Jamiroquai marketing campaign that I just told you about, I've put them into a list called Jamiroquai, so they pop up in this list. And they're all basically all the people who I've engaged with on that level, so I might have had a direct message or something like that. And there's more of them who have sent me direct messages rather than mentioning and retweeting, which is what this column's about. And so those I continue to interact with a little bit. And here is a search, a Twitter search, and you can do that just by typing in this bar here, and you can just create a stream like this. This is what this thing's called. It's basically anybody who's mentioned Jamiroquai recently. So at 11:19 a.m. B Voice Radio started playing Too Young to Die. It's an old classic from a very long time ago. And yeah, so it's kind of cool. I can sort of, sometimes I'll engage with people in conversations via this, or follow people or whatever. That's kind of handy.